Hi guys, welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back. Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do a video about something I wasn't sure if I should do a video on. But I took a poll on Instagram and 75% of you, at the time that I decided, okay, that's enough, 75% of you voted yes. Before I move forward into this, I wanted to say thank you so much for your kind comments about my hair, and you guys just don't even know. Just a couple of hours before I filmed that video, and now I was feeling my hair. I really was. I was feeling my look and my hair. Couldn't wait to show it to you guys. And I went to the CVS just a couple hours prior to filming that video. And the girl at the pharmacy, she said, "Can I see your ID?" Because, of course, I have to show my ID. And I put my driver's license down on the counter, just like I do every single month. And she picked it up and she said, "I need to see your ID." And I said, "That is my ID." She just looked at it for a little bit and then looked at me and just kept looking at me. And I thought, what is wrong? And see, I forgot that my driver's license had my regular brown hair in that photo. And I said, "Oh my gosh, is it that bad?" And she goes, "Well, yeah, to be honest, I thought that you were the mother of this girl. I thought you had your daughter's ID." And it stunned me. Anyway, so the comments that you guys left me on that video, I can't thank you enough for your kind words. You know, I did not get one single bad comment. And let's talk about some products. One thing that you may want to get, and this is for all synthetic fibers, is the John Renault, and it is a holding spray, hairspray for wigs. When you buy a wig, it's most likely going to come with a cap. My preference is not the solid stocking cap. I like the cool mesh weaving caps, and they come in a light and dark color. You will most likely get one of these in the box when you buy your wig. Can't highly recommend enough a wig grip. Now, I have showed this on my channel before, okay, but it's different with short hair. When you have long hair, you can actually like get pigtails to help anchor with this. With short hair, it's gonna slide up a little bit if you don't have some help, something to make it stick. The thing that I use to make that stick is Got2b. I use the Got2b styling spiking glue. This really is kind of like a glue. And this is the Got2b glued blasting freeze spray. Now this is really good for stuff like this. You know, if I want to freeze my hair up, I can do that, right? The reason that I'm showing you both is because this one here, if you do what I'm going to do, you're not getting this out. You are going to have to take a shower after you take this wig off. It's going to be plastered to your head, and you would probably rip the hair out of your head trying to just like work through and comb this out. No, I wouldn't do that. This stuff here, you can, if depending on how much you used, you could get it out. You wouldn't necessarily have to take a shower. So this is going to be preference. But when I'm wearing a wig, I do not want it to move. I don't want it to itch. And so I always went for this. You're going to want to invest in Gray Away or like this L'Oreal Magic Root Cover Up. And you're like, well, I'm wearing a wig, Mary. Why? I thought those days were over. No, not once you get to a certain point. You're going to need a brow powder or a dark eyeshadow that matches the hair that you're going to wear, or you're going to need this. Now, I'm probably not going to use this today because I'm doing this with the camera and I can't see what I'm doing. But you'll want to use this to create shadow or where parts of your hair may stick out, like your sideburns. A brow powder that's the color of the hair you're going to wear. That is something that you're going to want, and a good brush to work through your sideburns. When you get a wig, I think you should also get either a styrofoam head, or I'll link to other wig holders that you could get, and pick up some of these pens. Okay, you're going to see me look down because right here is a mirror that I moved over here so that I can see what I'm doing, hopefully a little bit better. Typically, I would do this. I would put on this wig cap and stuff, and then I would do my makeup. Then last I would put on my wig. But I already have my makeup done. I get a lot of use out of these. I opened a new one for you, okay? But I mean, I will wear these and wear these. I wash them in the washer. I put them in the dryer. They have to be ripped up pretty bad for me to get rid of it. But I'm just gonna pull this down around my neck. This stuff is thick. See how thick this is? Oh boy, here we go. Now I'm avoiding this part right here where there's my sideburns. Bring it up, all right? I'm gonna pull that there, and like that. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this now and put it right back here. This cap is going nowhere. It is now glued to my head. While it's tacky, I'm going to get my wig grip. Now, the wig grip you take in the tag, you want to make sure that you have it on the right side, the right hand side. Not the right side, but the right hand side. This tag goes there. I don't know why. If you had long hair, I would have had you make pigtails back here so that you could pull this down under. But I don't, and that's why I put the glue back there, is because I want to help this thing stick to my head. Now this is going nowhere. The wig grip is made of a material that helps catch a wig. This is glue, so it's going to keep my hair plastered down. And the reason that I like that is because my head doesn't itch then. You could have used this before I put the glue in, so that, you know, you had a shadow around here and your sides, and then cleaned it up and put on your makeup. If you don't want to go that route though, you can do like I'm going to do today, and you can use brow powder, because this is gray. When I put the wig on, you're going to see that you'll be able to see this. One thing I loved about the LaVivid wigs is that they don't look unnatural. Some wigs, when you first get them, they need for you to take dry shampoo and go through them to get that glossy wig look off of them. But I've never found that to be the case with LaVivid line. You want to turn it a little inside out here, grab these tabs, all right, and the front, and just roll this thing onto my head. All right, now I'm going to straighten it so that my tabs are straight. Liz actually can be worn, I think she's meant to be worn like this, right? She's got this going on, but I never liked to do that. I mean, it's cute. I always thought that made Liz look like I was wearing a wig, and I didn't want that, of course. But you can see that my hair, it's anchored now. It's going nowhere. It's going to be like this all day long until I take this off. How I like to style Liz is to pull her behind my ears. For me, I don't know, I'm not an expert on wigs. Don't think that I am. But, I mean, I just know what I have discovered from wearing them. But one thing that I always felt like made a person look like they were wearing a wig was when the hair was too perfect. So I will do things like there. I'll like rough this up, and I won't fix that. I'll just let it be that way. You know, maybe my hair's going to stick up a little bit here, because if it was real hair, it would be. When the wind blew it or whatever, it wouldn't look, you know. So I'm just going to kind of twist and flip until I feel like that looks like my natural hair would. I don't know a lot about wigs, but I prefer the ones with the bangs. For me, the lace fronts don't look natural. Every time I wore a lace front wig, my husband said, "Are you going to wear that wig?" I've never had him do that to me in one of my LaVivid wigs, because I had bangs and he didn't see the lace. Even though I know you can take a sponge and you can like blend in your makeup over the top of the lace front, and you can do stuff to make it look natural and real with makeup and stuff. It was too much work, and I felt self-conscious, and people like my husband, they knew. I knew they knew, because they would be looking at my hairline while I was talking to them. No one has ever done this to me wearing one of these wigs. If you look now, you'll see what I'm talking about with this. This has got to be covered. You can see this tab, and you can see my gray hair. If the wind blows, you're going to see this. What I do next then is, usually I use this because I'm trying to finish it up. I'm going to come into a combination of these two powders right here with a kind of a stiff brush. Start working that in right there where the wig meets. You got to cover the grays or people are going to know that you're wearing a wig. All right, so that takes care of the temple hair. I'm going to pull this up, and right there where in front of the wig grip, I'm going to run this shadow. Because your own hair would cast a little bit of a shadow. Now you wouldn't have to do this if you had used this, okay? But, you know, it has its own set of challenges. You'll get splatter if you're not careful. So that's why I say do it before you do your makeup. And what I like to do next is take this. This is the Lancome 27 eyebrow brush, but it's stiff. I'll dip into that and come through here, this part, and drag it down through the hair. And there you go. And once you've got your hair where you want it, you can take the Jean Reno or whatever wig hairspray you like through your hair. And I'm done. Now I can go out in the wind and see my hair, my wig doesn't move. That looked natural. And, you know, through the day, I will do things like that. You see this? That's sticking up like that, those hairs, that makes that look natural, that mussiness. So I think that it lends to the authenticity of it by, you know, just kind of mussing it up so that the hairs like that stick up as if a normal person's hair would. So this is Liz, but while I was making that decision whether or not I was going to go ahead and let the gray come in and grow out and keep it, I didn't know how was I going to look in gray hair. So I went to Amazon and I purchased a little cheap gray wig that was about the same cut that I had and put it on. And I recommend that you do the same. It will save you months, okay, for you to know whether or not you're going to like yourself in gray hair. So this is just like a little cheap wig that I bought on Amazon. It has bangs, kind of the same cut that I had before, and I put it on, and I actually wore this at Halloween. And I mainly did it because I wanted to get the reaction of my family and see what they thought about me having gray hair. I think that wigs are really good for different kinds of haircuts too. Before you chop your own hair, maybe you buy a wig and try it on and see, do I like that cut on me? Because pictures, you know, these apps and stuff, they can only do so much. But I knew that I was going to like this punky kind of look and look the way I wanted in gray from ordering this little cheap wig from Amazon. I was wearing Lisa, I think, on the live stream when Michelle and Marlene were here. I really had to wear the wigs for a long time, like 12 to 14 hours a day. I was wearing my wigs when they were here. And it's not that they didn't know because I showed them a picture, but I didn't want to ruin their being able to Instagram and film the way they wanted to because they were trying to hide my hair. I wanted to do the reveal on my channel. So I had to wear a wig the whole time they were here. And this is Lisa. I wore Lisa when they were here. And I wore her with a scarf. Because of this little flippy thing going down here, she looks really cute like this. But she also looks really cute if you put a scarf, a bandana on. Because this part sticks out. And so you guys have seen me wear Lisa like this. You're probably going to see me with my gray hair wearing bandanas because I love them. Now, the advantage that you have with a wig and a bandana is it doesn't tend to move and slide like it would on your own hair. So, you know, I don't need to bobby pin this down if I don't want. If you're still here, I wanted to let you know that Uniwigs contacted me before I did my gray hair transition video, and they wanted to know, hey, can we send you another wig? And I said, no, you can't. I told them how I had transitioned into gray and that I don't really want to wear wigs anymore. But I said, you know what? I'm planning on possibly making the video that I'm making right now. And if you wouldn't mind, could we take the wig that you were going to send to me? Because they always let me choose what wig I want and what color I want. Could we take that wig and give it to a winner on the channel so that if they want to do this as well, they won't have to pay $300 for a wig? And they said yes. So I won't be commenting on the video so that I can keep the comments smaller so that when it runs the random picker, it'll go faster. But all you have to do below is say, I'd like to give the wig a shot. Just say that and I'll know that you want to be entered for the wigs. And thank you so much, Uniwigs, for doing this for my subscribers. Do I need to tell you that you're the best part of the Fritzy family? I don't think so, but I'm doing it anyway. You are. You're the best part of the Fritzy family. I love you guys so much. If you guys aren't having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
So, I just want you to know you guys are so amazing. Come here and get your hug. I'm gonna hug you, hug you, hug you, hug you. Stop it, Mary. I probably really feel like you're in their personal space. I'm in your personal space. Do I feel like I'm in your space? Am I in your personal space? Ugh. God, that drive me crazy. Basing your wig, why can't you talk today? Get your stuff together. Gosh darn, Mary, could you sound more like The Exorcist? What are you doing? Get your stuff together. Opportunity to wear a rig. Why don't you wear your rig around the house? Rig row, rock row. It's not that hard, really. It's not that hard. Man, I need to dust. Here, let's have lip injections. Do you need some more collagen? Choker, instant choker. I wonder if I wore this out, if anyone would say, hey, is that a wig thing you have on? It looks like a choker. I bet I could even do this, and they would think it was a fashion statement. Wow, I have fishnets on my neck. Don't you wish you were me? Fishnets on my neck. Oh my goodness. My hands are stuck together. Can't get them apart now. I talked too long. Serious? If you had long hair, I would have told you. Look. I do hair. Look at my hair. Here we go. So this one is Liz, and what the heck, Liz? We've talked about this before.